Oh shoot, it's so wet. That chocolate stuck to it. Alright, so let me show y'all how I make my cucumbers. I posted it on TikTok, right? And Brianna go comments talk about some how you go tell us how to make cucumbers. I said let me show y'all how I make my cucumbers. And a lot of people do it like this. So I put a cap, no, actually I put 2 caps of vinegar, 2 mini cucumbers, I sliced them up, 2 caps of vinegar, even though I don't like when you can see the vinegar at the bottom. So next time I'm just going to either put 1 cap or 1.5 caps because I don't like the vinegar being at the bottom. But before you put the seasoned salt on it, you got to shake it up and get the vinegar on the cucumbers, which is what I'm doing right now. And then after you shake it up, you got the vinegar all over all the cucumbers. Now I like them kind of salty because all the vinegar in there and like it got a lot of juice at the bottom. Maybe I should put the juice off. Nah, but now you just go to town. You just pour it in there. That's what I do. But don't leave it like that because it's gonna be nasty. You gotta put the cap back on, the lid back on, and you gotta shake it up here. Shake and bake. Y'all wake and bake and I shake and bake. I ain't gonna lie, I think this doing something to my because I didn't ate this for breakfast a few days in a row now because I bought 2 packages of the mini cucumbers and then I bought a package of the salad cucumbers too. But I've been eating this, mangoes, watermelon, what else? And I've been drinking mango naked juice. And I'ma just say the bathroom habits have been more consistent, which kind of was the goal. Okay, so now that I did that, you could come. Oh shoot, I need a napkin. Hold on, I'll be right back. Say hi, even though I can't see your comment, but still say hi, so I can know who be on here. Cause y'all know I be trying to go off on people on my Facebook, like y'all don't be supporting, da da da. But I do want to acknowledge the people who do be supporting. Because I do not notice constant people. And it even be people like that I don't know in real life. Which that's what I be talking about. Like, people on the outside will support your dreams, support you way before people who know you do. Because they be intimidated. And they not healed. Like, you healing and they making fun of you. Like, that's why you got to leave people behind. But yeah, this is what I like. It's so good. Hold on, let me see if I can see some comments. I don't know why nobody commented. I don't know why they don't show me the comments. Well, actually, yes, I do. It's because, okay. It's because the screen's so big. So before I take these braids out, I'm going to get this shea butter oil. And I'm going to put it in my parts that I already have. So that when I take the braids out, you know, my scalp oiled up a little bit. Because I flat ironed my hair like, let me think, like maybe 4 days ago, I think. 3. Yesterday was Christmas. So, Christmas Eve. I think I flat ironed it at like 1 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Eve day. My face is so dry. It's because it's winter. I don't like winter. And I noticed like the front of my hair is super dry. The only thing I don't like when I'm eating and trying to do my hair at the same time is like I don't like especially since I use this oil. I don't like touching my hair and then right after touching my food. Of course, like I'm gonna wipe my hands, I'm gonna wash my hands and all that kind of stuff, but it still just don't be feeling right. So I'm gonna rub the oil in my my scalp, the parts, and then I'm gonna put it on top of the hair too. So when I'm taking it down, you know, it's getting shiny. I'm not gonna say moisturized because really, like, the oil don't moisturize your hair. It coat it and it make it shiny. That's what it does. And if you ever use a hair product and you notice that your fingernails start breaking, that means you don't need to use that product on your hair. Now, if it's just because your fingernails breaking because your hands was wet too long, that's different. But if like the actual product like makes your hair break, make sure fingernails break, that is not the right hair product for you. Um, but yeah, I had a good Christmas. Y'all comment about what y'all Christmas was like. What kind of gifts y'all get? Tell me what y'all favorite gift somebody got y'all was. Or if y'all was like me, like, was y'all alone on Christmas? Was y'all alone? I wasn't alone in the morning time, so let me not say alone all the way, but like after like 9, it was like 9 something, I went over across the street. Um, and then I was home by like 1 or 2. And my job irritating as fuck because, I don't even mean to really be cussing, but I don't got no set schedule. I don't like that. Like, they think that people's lives gonna be revolving around them and what they got going on. They ain't making schedules, and I know they going through a lot right now. That's why I'm being patient. I'm not really trying to say too much about it, like, because they obviously know. But first of all, y'all paying me minimum wage, and y'all expecting me to act like this job revolve around, like my life revolve around this job. I don't think so. Like, America need to get their stuff together. Oh, and let me tell y'all, I saw a video on TikTok, and she was like, explaining the strippers washing their money in the bathtub and drying it, and they was commenting like, oh, how you washing the money? Do you giving me anxiety? Ain't the money paper? Ain't American money paper? And it was like, she was like, money is linen and cotton. And now all of us sitting there like, hold on, which I had already knew that, but now we all looking at it like, hold on, our paper money is made from cotton that been going on for a long time. Who the fuck was out there picking the cotton to begin with? Our ancestors. That's who. If you black, our ancestors. So they know what they've been doing all of these years, and we waking up to the stuff, right? Look, as soon as I start talking about that, people want to leave. Y'all lame. Anyway, so our ancestors, like, that's why when rich people like become rich and they be on top and stuff, they stop talking to y'all because y'all be fucking acting stupid. But anyway, yeah, like, our ancestors made that shit. Well, like, they picked the product for it, and they got the nerve to have made us the minorities and stuff. Like, our ancestors helped y'all, basically, because y'all wasn't out there picking y'all own cotton. It was my ancestors. Look at my skin color, like, right, for real. My ancestors. And that's why all of a sudden now they talking about the value of the dollar is depreciating. Yeah, because people fucking waking up and they scared, and they know, like, oh, we need to get something going on before they find out. So by the time they find out for real and start making movements and protesting and all this kind of stuff, we already got our other currency already booked and ready to go. They know. Pluto return in 2022, like, shit finna go down. Like, astrology ain't nothing to joke about. The stars is us. Like, y'all should know. The fact that we on Earth and the trees are living, first of all. The trees are living. There's animals, thousands of different species of animals. Then even the human race, thousands of different, like, subcategories of human race, but overall we want human race or whatever, but still. Yeah. Y'all better start waking up. Y'all better protest for our money. I don't even care. We gonna get our money. We gonna get our products back. We gonna take our products from our ancestors who picked it, and we gonna start our own civilization. That's why I'm thinking, like, did they tell history right when they talking about segregation and slavery and all this kind of stuff? Because did they tell us that they didn't want us to be around them, or did we stop messing with them because we knew what they was doing? Like, I just be thinking about history because all of this time they steady telling the wrong side of the story. I promise y'all, me living in Quincy, Illinois, which is predominantly white, going into my history classes, they was telling a certain, like, type of history. Soon as I moved to Gary, Indiana, and I was in a history class, we talking about Black Wall Street. We talking about Madam C.J. Walker. We talking about all of the stuff, all of the black people being billionaires. They wasn't teaching us that in the history class. When I was going to a more white school, they was not teaching us that. Like me being in Indiana versus me being in Illinois, I prefer Illinois, and I'm not gonna lie, just because like they shit more regulated. I ain't gonna lie, I like more structure. I'm not gonna lie, I do. It keep things safe, it keep things like better. But at the same time, like, I understand why God put that in my life, because it's like a whole bunch of waking up to do. Like, they've been sugarcoating everything, and then they expect us to sit down and be like, nothing happened, and want us not to be mad. Oh, slavery happened 400 years ago. Why y'all still mad? Like, what y'all still talk? Don't y'all still celebrate? Y'all celebrate all of these holidays that happened millions of years ago, or however many years ago. What is y'all talking about? Generational trauma is a thing. We all know that. And for people of color like me, we've been experiencing racism our whole lives. Like, it's not over. It's not done with. That's why they scared about this revelation, because they know the beast that's coming out the sea. Who y'all think soul is? What souls do y'all think the beast is that's coming up out this sea? Checkmate. All the slaves. What color skin? My color skin. Fuck you talking about? Like, for real. That's why they scared. They see that it's happening in real time. They see nature and all of the things going on, and the prophecies, like, it's real. I gotta figure out how to do my hair. Hold on. But they know. Motherfuckers know. They know. They feel it. That's why they getting scared. That's why certain things like not being talked about for real. Go watch that movie Don't Look Up on Netflix. It's on Netflix right now. I just watched it last night after I saw on TikTok. They was like, what's going on with Ariana Grande? She was singing a song talking about y'all all are gonna die or whatever. And in a way, it looked like it was her real life singing a song about that, but everybody was commenting like, no, that's a movie. Y'all need to stop reaching. It's a movie. Go look it up. So I did. And it's called Don't Look Up, and it's about asteroid that's heading towards Earth, and then we got 6.5 months to live, because the asteroid finna hit Earth, boom, in the ocean, and create all the tsunamis that's gonna take out the world. Extinction. And that scientists was trying to tell everybody, but the government wasn't letting everybody know. They kept telling them that it was wrong. They kept putting other things in front of them to distract them away from it, because they wanted to keep it light. The news and the media was keeping it light, trying to make jokes about it, because they wanted to keep it lighthearted. But in all reality, an asteroid was finna come, hit the Earth. And as soon as it hit the Earth in the ocean, it was gonna make all the water come and wash everybody out, and it's gonna extinct the world and blow up the universe. What have we been talking about this whole time? And the reason why in the movie, the reason why the government and the White House, they didn't put the information out there for real at first, was because they didn't take it serious, first of all, because they don't know science for real. They just know what they know, which isn't science, which isn't space, basically. But the midterm was coming up, and she didn't want to lose her position as the president. And it's crazy that in the movie the president was a white woman. No offense to white women, but I'm not even gonna say nothing, but I think everybody knows. But anyway, then when they took it serious, then the people who was sent out to like make the comet not hit Earth and try to like run into it with some rockets and stuff, and like go pick stuff off of it, they turned the rockets around. NASA and them turned their stuff around, because they saw that they found out that the asteroid had valuable like trillions of dollars, and that's crazy, because in real life, you could look it up right now. There is a comet that's supposed to come. They put it out there that it's supposed to like come right straight past Earth. That it's not gonna hit Earth. That it comes right past. And they put it out there that it's like trillions of gold and like dollars in gold and all this kind of stuff. But the movie making me think, like, no, it's just like in the movie. They sugarcoating it, and the asteroid finna hit. And they kind of have this idea that they gonna make it not hit and get all of the money and the currency and, like, the valuable stuff up off of it to, like, capitalize off of it. But really, it's gonna hit Earth or whatever. But that's, like, the movie is, y'all gotta go watch the movie. Go watch the movie. Ooh, and I'm sorry if I just, like, spoiled it. But if y'all haven't watched it, that's on y'all own fault. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm gonna keep talking about it. But then at the end, the a few minutes before the actual end, actually, after they had did all of this stuff, didn't take it serious in the first place, then took it serious just to benefit from it, then stopped taking it serious because they want to capitalize off of it. The whole world saw the comet coming. They was looking in the sky. They saw the comet. It had a tail. It was like they could tell that it was moving. Like it was a star. It was moving fast and it was coming towards Earth. So they knew what was happening. And like I said in the movie, it said 6.5 months until the asteroid hit Earth. And right when they had found it out, it was around Wednesday, November 12th in the movie. And I looked it up. In real life, in our life, in 2025, that is when November 12th is going to be on a Wednesday in 2025. But yeah, it's just like too many things adding up. Like, it's just a lot of stuff adding up. And I get what it means when it's like in the Bible, it's like you don't know the time, because time is an illusion. It can happen. Things are gonna happen in divine timing. And divine timing means that every ingredient that makes up the cause, the effect, all the cause is in the ingredients to make the effect happen, all line up, and that's how it happens. It's like, it's physics, it's math, it's everything like that we learned in school, but like put in real life, and that was the importance of it. But yeah, in the movie, they sure did die. That asteroid hit Earth. It was nothing that the humans could do about it. And even if they could, they stopped it because they wanted to freaking wait to see if it wasn't going to do nothing and get all the money off the asteroid and the comet. But the comet hit Earth and wiped out the entire population. Like, and not even just the population, it wiped out the whole entire planet. Like, they had animals and whales from out the sea floating through space, like all of the materials in the world, all of the rocks and the cement, all of the stuff like flown through space, because the comet hit Earth and blew up this ball of whatever type of gases and minerals and all that kind of stuff we are made of. That's what happened. But then it was weird because at the end of the movie too, at the same time, they was in spaceships and they had came to a different planet and they was all naked, and one of the girls was trying to pet one of the animals that was there, and the animal ate her ass. Like, she should have knew. And it was the president too. That's what she had coming. I ain't gonna lie, cause the whole movie, just go watch it. It's called Don't Look Up, and it's on Netflix. It got Ariana Grande, and it got Tyler Perry, Jennifer Lawrence, Leonardo DiCaprio. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, he fine. He a fine little white man. Y'all know he had some weight on him in that movie, actually. I didn't know it was him at first, and then I kept thinking, like, he looked familiar. Then at the end it said his name, and I was like, that's why he been looking familiar the whole time. Y'all see how my hair just changed a little bit? But yeah, like, I just wanted to talk about that because first of all, I am a God. I am of God. I'm not the God, of course, obviously, but I am of God. And I get so many confirmations all the time. All of my spiritual gifts, charismatic gifts, like, ain't nobody messing with me with it because it's true and it's real. And I've been trying to talk to people about it. I've been trying to tell people about it, but nobody really be understanding. And obviously it's because they're not even on my level, so how they gonna understand? Who teaches the teacher? Of course, the student, if they do well enough and they listen like for real and they doing it good, they can become the teacher. But the first teacher, who taught the teacher? God, the Spirit. It was wisdom. It was word of wisdom, word of knowledge. Discerning of spirits. knowing who's good and who's bad, what's good and what's bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, yeah. All I want to know though is when the freaking heck is something extravagant? Oh my God, let me tell y'all about last night. Like, so last night was Christmas. We know that, right? And if you follow me on my YouTube channel or you follow me on TikTok, you know I've been talking about the advert that's in this Catholic magazine that came to my apartment. Like, and I don't identify. And to be honest, I'm not going to. I'm not labeling myself in no type of religion. I believe what I believe, and I know what I know, and I only believe what I know. To be honest, and I know a lot, so that's what I believe. And plus, every religion I have checked it out, and I believe things in every religion. All the religions, in my opinion, talking about the same thing. They just call it different things. They got different languages. They interpret things differently, but they're talking about the exact same energy. And that's again why I'm saying, like, I'm not going to say, oh, I agree with one religion or I identify with one religion. No. We're going to make a new religion. It's going to be called Keyism. And I'm going to tell y'all all the keys from every single religion, from astrology, from real life, everything. I'm going to tell y'all everything. Put it all in one so y'all know what is really going on. And nobody better not capitalize off of what I just said. I'm going to smack them in real life. Oh, but my dream. Let me tell y'all about my dream. So, I'm going to tell y'all what happened last night first to my dream. So, last night, it was so weird. Like, my dreams been so, like, vivid. Not lucid. Because I think lucid is when, like, crazy stuff happens. Vivid is when, like, you experiencing whatever it is your dream is. And I have a lot of vivid dreams. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm the truth. I'm the truth. I ain't even gonna keep saying it because it's just like I'm repeating myself. And to be honest, who am I trying to prove a point to? Because I know what I know, and it's gonna obviously show however it's meant to show. But all I know is somehow, okay, so I had a vision in my head of the car that have a trident on it, and that's a Maserati, right? But it's like crazy because the picture that I seen in my head when I'm thinking about manifestation. Ever since I was a kid, I had this gift where if I could see the picture in my head, like if it was right in front of me, as if it was right in front of me, it's going to happen. I know. Same way with my dreams. If it's where I can feel it, taste it, see it, or something with my senses, I know that it's real and it's going to happen in the future or something like that. Ever since I was a kid, it always happened, and I always knew. Nobody understood, but I always knew. But because when I was a kid, I wasn't strong within myself, like, I doubted myself, and I stopped, and I put stuff off. But now I know. I know my truth. But I saw the picture of the Maserati, which at the time I actually hadn't remembered that it was a Maserati. I just knew. I had to look it up because I was like, okay, the car with the Neptune symbol. That's exactly what I looked up, and it said Maserati, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. And I'm looking at the picture. The second picture was the exact picture and the exact car that was in my mind when I had the vision. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have a Maserati, fucking talking about, and I was excited because, like, I saw the picture, and like I said, when I could see the picture, I know that it's true. So that was at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I ain't even gonna lie, that was 1 o'clock in the morning. For somehow I woke up. Somehow I woke up, and I didn't even remember what type of dream I had, but I had woke up, and it was so weird how I woke up because it was like one of those dreams where it's like I walked out of my dream. Like, one time I was at my mama's house, and it started off as a vision. No, it started off as me trying to go to sleep and turned into a vision where I could see everything in the room, but I was laying down. And then for some reason, my sister was in there too, and she told me what happened from her point of view. And I told her what happened from my point of view. Because from my point of view, I laid back and I was like this. No, I was like something. Like where I had my hands crossed, but I was laying back. And where I couldn't see out the door. But in my dream and in my vision, I felt like I was woke. And I saw out the door, and I saw my sister walk past. My other sister walked past. And as she walked past, the light went from being off to being on. And as soon as the light switch flipped on, and I saw her walk through when she walked past the door, it's just like, it was like a split. in the atmosphere, to where when she walked past the lid split, I saw a wave in her body, and she walked past and the light turned on. And as soon as that happened, I heard the dog coming up the stairs. It was a dog running up the stairs, and the dog came in the room, and I was scared, and I'm like, ah! And then I'm like, don't be scared, don't be scared, don't be scared. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And then I woke up, and I woke up me already walking out of the bed. I was standing up in the bed, and I walked down, and I stepped down as I got out of my dream or my vision. And so I was like, where'd the dog go? And my sister was like, what dog? And she was like, what you talking about? And I asked her, what just happened? What did you just see? And she told me that I was talking about some it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, and I was balled up. And I was like, didn't I start over there though? And I was asleep. And she was like, I think so. And I'm like, no. And then so I told her what happened. I'm like, I had the vision. I saw Candace walk by. And when I was walking and I walked out of my dream, my sister who I had saw in my dream or my vision or whatever it was, to be honest, but she was right there and wearing the exact same clothes and everything. And I just asked her, you just walked by? And she was like, yeah. And I don't know, it was really weird. At that time in my life, which wasn't too long ago, to be honest, but at that time I was going through a lot of like real life visions, sleep dream type things, where it's like that was like me sleepwalking, but I don't even know. It was just weird. I don't even know how to explain it, to be honest, especially now that it's just over and it hasn't happened like that, but other than last night. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so anyway, so I'm geeked up because I'm like, I know I'm gonna have a Maserati now. Like, I saw it, and it just, everything, I just looked it up, and that's like, I know I'm gonna have a Maserati. Tell me why. As soon as I go to sleep, my dream is vivid as ever. I got a blue Maserati. A blue Maserati. And it was some guy who was trying to teach me how to drive it, basically. Like, I know how to drive, but of course, like, that's a luxury car, it's a sports car, and like, it's different. So he had came drop off my car, and he had to do something too, where he had to hook something up or do something to it though. And then he was going to take me on the drive so that he could show me how to drive it and make sure I knew how to drive it. And I had the keys in my hand, so that's how I know it's going to be for real, because I had the keys in my hand in my dream, and I was doing this, and I was taking a video for my Snapchat on it. Like, I got a Maserati. But it was crazy because when I woke up this morning, I'm like, that's exactly what was going on before I went to sleep. The Maserati, the blue Maserati at that. But I was looking at that website, and I like the blue Maserati. I like the nude color Maserati, and I like the jet black Maserati. What was it called? I ain't even gonna lie, I forgot what it was called, but the GT though, I wanted the GT, but I wanted the one that was like, it was longer. So, not the one that started with a G, not the one that started with an M, and not the MC20. It was the other one. I think it started with it. I forgot. I don't even remember, to be honest. But it was long. It was longer, and it had like shorter. So the one above it had like a longer. Is this a longer height? But the one below it, which is the one I'm talking about, it had like a shorter height, but it had longer, which made me give the impression that it had more room in the trunk. And that's what I like in a car. I want heated seats in my car, and I want a lot of space, because I got a lot of clothes and stuff. So if I gotta go, I'm taking all my clothes and shoes and food. But yeah, in my dream, then I had the Maserati. And it was weird because, like I said, in real life though, I was looking at the black one the most. The black one and the nude one with the red brakes, because the red brakes look good on the black one and the new one. And the blue one, the blue brakes look better. But in my dream, I had the blue Maserati. And in my vision, I had the blue Maserati too. So yeah, I claim that I have a Maserati. I have a Maserati 2022. Period. Y'all know how. Go look it up. Go look it up right now. Like I said, it's the 2022. And when you see it's going at the bottom of the website for Maserati, it's gonna show you the 4 models of the car, right? And the top one is it's the sedan. The one I like is wait, is it the sedan? I think the sedan was the second one from the top. Where my phone at? What was the name of it? It was a long name. It had like a really long. No, I'm thinking about the wrong one. I think it don't matter, but it's the one that's above the MC20. The one that I have or the one that I want is either the sedan or the one that's above the MC20. So the 2 in the middle, but the one at the bottom. But the 2 in the middle, the one at the top is good too. I emailed them. I'm like, can I get a free Maserati? No, I'm just playing. I didn't say a free one. I just like, can I get it at a low price or whatever and pay it off? I invest in it. It's an investment. An asset and a liability at the same time. The country just tried to come out and talk about some liability. But yeah, it was cute. Smoked salmon is so good. I promise you. I promise you. That's why I like trying new things, because usually stuff that I feel like I wouldn't like, I try it and it's good. At the restaurant I used to work at, they had a breakfast or lunch, I think it was breakfast, item that had salmon on top, and it was called like a lox something. And it was just so pink. The salmon was so pink that it looked raw, so I thought it was raw. So I've never got it. But I like salmon though, but I never got it because I thought it was like actually like raw. And I was like, nah, I ain't messing with that. Excuse me. But but yesterday in the morning, I had smoked salmon for the first time, and it was pre-sliced. It was the Blue Hill kind, or Blue Hill something, I don't know. Blue Hill something, I don't know. It was on a bagel. So I had the bagel, had the garlic herb Philadelphia cream cheese mixture stuff on it. Then the green seed flower bud type things. I forgot what they said it was called. I had a few of those on there, and then I had the smoked salmon, and then I had like 2 thin slices of like onion pieces, red onion, and I was eating it, and it was really good, and it was like something I would never like probably decided to try or decided to get on my own. But now I'm finna be looking for that salmon in the stores. I'm finna be looking wherever they got that from. I'm finna get me some, because it was so good. Like, I feel like that's my new favorite thing. So I just took these braids out my hair because I know I put for my availability on my the paper schedule that I made, my freaking job, that I was available. I told them all the times I was available, and they ain't got it nowhere. Like, they ain't got my fucking schedule. Like, I gotta look on the app though now, because my manager said he was gonna do it on Christmas. He was gonna make the schedule on Christmas, and update the app. So I gotta look, because I haven't looked today, but I looked yesterday and it wasn't ready. But like I was saying earlier, like, I don't like that. That'd be messing me up. Like, first of all, I need to know my schedule like ahead of time. Same way y'all need to know when I'm trying to get off and take a break or a vacation or something. Like, y'all want to know 2 weeks ahead. I need to know my schedule like that too. Like, what y'all think this is? And then y'all got the nerve to be paying a bitch minimum wage, and then thinking like me asking for $13. First of all, it's gonna be $12 anyway. Minimum wage gonna be $12 in Illinois anyway on the new year. Y'all make sure y'all checking y'all paycheck stubs, because they supposed to be paying y'all that minimum wage, the new one. But I asked for 13. And he was like, he was already gonna ask for everybody a raise, so 13 sound good. No, the other one told me to, if I become a key holder there, to not settle for anything less than $13.50 an hour. So That was before all the New Year stuff and all that kind of stuff. So 13 an hour. So that mean I want 15. Cause like 13.50 before the New Year and before all of that stuff, when he was like he was gonna ask for everybody a raise anyway, that was gonna be at 13.50, right? So then the New Year come. That's an extra dollar you supposed to be getting paid. Well, I don't know if it works. I don't know if it works if you're getting paid more than minimum wage already anyway. But I'm gonna take it as that. $15 an hour. People at McDonald's getting paid more than me, and I don't even go to McDonald's. But when I used to go to McDonald's, first of all, they have teenagers there that got the smartest, most nastiest attitudes. They get your order wrong. They ice cream machine always not working because they don't want to clean it. They don't want to mess with it. I almost forgot I worked at McDonald's for a hot second in Indiana. I ain't like it. And I gained a whole bunch of weight working there because we got I think we got free lunch, a free meal. I ain't gonna lie. It's in my best interest not to work there no more. Like they not applying no pressure. And I'm good. I got good customer service. They people be coming in there attitudes crazy, on drugs, crazy as hell. And I keep my cool even when bitches be in the line thinking that they got some type of like superiority complex or something like that. And they're just gonna tell me, put that back and throw some shit at me. They customers be throwing the money at me. Some of them be racist as fuck because I be holding my hand out already because I don't like when people put the money down with my hand right there. But they be throwing the money and I just be like, they be throwing that shit up on the counter too, and I just be like, y'all just lucky. Y'all lucky. Y'all lucky. Y'all real lucky. And I had a vivid ass dream of me quitting or getting fired or something like that, and I was like, I don't give a fuck. And to be honest, that's like the point I'm at, because first of all, it's just like a lot. It's like a lot, and it's like weighing the pros and the cons. It's like anytime you weighing pros and cons of a situation and the cons is more, or the cons is more overbearing, it's a no. Leave that shit alone. That's like a relationship. No, you putting that stress on yourself for fucking what? Hobby Lobby finna be paying $18.50 an hour. Fuck you talking about? $18.50 an hour. What the fuck I look like getting paid 11, 12, or 13? That's why I wasn't eager to work when I was in Indiana. Their minimum wage was $7 or something like that. Like, who the fuck finna be working for $7? Like, no. What the fuck y'all think this is? I ain't no motherfucking slave. And that's what I'm talking about. Our ancestors did way too freaking much in the world for us not to have no inheritance and be able to prosper in the world and make our own businesses and stuff. They hiding some shit from us. They stole inheritances from us or something. And I feel like that's why they don't really want us to know really where we from, where our bloodlines start at. That shit is pissing me off. Like, cause I feel like we struggling for nothing. We've been struggling for nothing. Years and decades and centuries of us struggling for fucking what? Like, it don't even make no sense. I want to be in Bora Bora. You gotta have the COVID vaccine though. And what Joe Biden was talking about the 40 adults that's not vaccinated. All of us on TikTok like 40 adults like this comment if you not vaccinated. It got like 30,000 people. And everybody not even on TikTok. He talking about only 40 people not vaccinated. Unless they took it out of context what he's saying. What? Even though I ain't gonna lie. The other day, I was on the city bus. And I just noticed, like, it was kind of dirty. It was dirty. I ain't gonna say kind of, like, it was dirty. And the people, like, was kind of dirt. Like, I ain't even gonna say kind of. People was dirty. The bus was dirty. Like, the atmosphere was dirty. Like, I'm like, I feel like my immunity good. But at the same time, if everybody else's immunity ain't good and they getting sick and they dirty and all this kind of stuff, like, no, like, that's too much. Like, I don't like that. And plus, like I'm saying, like, my immunity good, so if I was to catch it, then my body can fight it off. But at the same time, if I go around people while my body currently fighting it off, and I don't even know, and I'm around people who can get it quicker and it would hurt them. I don't want to do that. I don't want that. I don't want that for other people. But at the same time, I don't know. Because if they wouldn't have had them videos of celebrities getting the vaccine in the beginning, and you could tell that it was fake, I wouldn't even be hesitant to get it. All these months that have been out, the vaccine been available, I wouldn't have been hesitant if I wouldn't have seen all of those videos clearly of celebrities getting a vaccine that was fake. Like, it didn't make sense. I was like, what they got a fake for? Like, that was weird to me. But now I've been having a second thoughts about getting it, because I'm like, for the safety of other people, I understand it. Yeah, these is good. Dang, I've been on here for 40 minutes. Go look how many views I got on my YouTube channel. If you press anybody's YouTube channel, the picture where it goes to their whole like page or their YouTube channel or whatever, and you go all the way over to about, at the very bottom it'll show you the analytic of their views. I got over 75,000 views on my TikTok page. I mean, not my TikTok page. On TikTok, I got over 177,000 views on TikTok. Bussin'. But no, for real, on YouTube it's over 75,000, and that's only from the past year. And I thought I had like 300 or 200 or something videos. It said I got 600 and something videos on YouTube. I was like, oh, damn. But I'm gonna let them marinate and shit, because I put a lot of content out already, and people gonna watch my content, whether it's right now, a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 5 years, 10, something like that. It don't even matter, because my content out there is out there, and it's valuable and it's good information. And when people ready to wake up, I'm obviously light years ahead of a lot of people. Ever since I was a kid, I have been, because it's just me. Anything you was when you was a kid, that's you. Anything you was good at as a kid, that's you. That's your path. Instrument-wise. Writing, math, science, social study, anything. Sports. This is the best thing in the world. So I don't like the dark chocolate one. Wait, the dark chocolate ones. I don't like the dark chocolate ones. These my favorite ones. These the original kind. And these coconut. I love coconut. They so good. Oh, I remember what woke me up. Cramps. And not for my period. The people out there that have had kids before, did you get 2-week wait symptoms? Like vivid dreams, cramps, smell differences, like stuff like that. And I mean, right before your period was supposed to come. He an asshole. So, if y'all follow my TikTok and stuff, when I posted about my YouTube, actually, because I posted on YouTube too, but I was talking about my Thanksgiving horror story, what happened with that dude. So I had already bought him 2 shirts that I was gonna get him for Christmas, because I thought he was gonna be sticking around and some shit. But we fell out on Thanksgiving. I haven't seen him since Thanksgiving, that morning when we fell out. But you know, so I was gonna re-gift it and give it to my manager at my work, but I think he said he wear a large, and the stuff that I got was a medium and a small, which I don't even know if fucking dumbass can't even fit it or whatever. But I'm not about to wear it, and I ain't got no man in my life to wear it or some shit like that. So, and my manager didn't want it because he was like, he was good, whatever. He got a lot of clothes, and plus it wasn't his size, he said. I ain't gonna lie, people at my job, but even though some of them left already, like, they give me weird energies. Like, they be smiling in my face and shit, or they be acting cool, but then, like, the energy be off, and I trust my intuition more than everything. But because people be having secret animosity for no reason, because my spirit be eating up they demons and some shit, like messing with they demons basically. But anyway, so last night I waited to the end of the night to see if I was gonna see some people, to see if something was gonna happen where I could give all of the gifts that I got away, because all of the toys for kids I gave it to the Salvation Army, and the candy bags I gave it to the Salvation Army. So by the end of the night I was ready to go to bed. It was like 9 something, so I went up the stairs and I put the bag in front of his door. Like, you can have it, and if you can't, and I was gonna write on there, you know, if you can't fit it, bring it back or whatever. But I don't even care. Like, I don't even care. Like, that's who I bought it for to begin with. So, what I started laughing about though, before I started talking about this though, what made me start talking about it is because in my head, which that's my intuition and shit, he opened the door, saw the shit, and was like, "Fuck that," and kicked it or some shit. I don't know. That could be just my head playing tricks with me, because, like, I'll always be thinking, like, some fucked up shit sometimes. But he an asshole, so he probably did that shit for real. Or he don't give a fuck. Or he go do like he did my food and put it outside my door. But I'm a really nice person. Like, I'm a very compassionate, empathetic person. So when people be doing fucked up shit, I just know, like, obviously they got some fucked up shit that happened to them. They got some fucked up shit going on in their mind. Because no normal, balanced ass, happy ass, unmiserable ass person do miserable and hateful shit to people. Because I don't. Like, if I'm doing some shit to somebody or some shit happen, they press my buttons. Like, they really press my buttons for real. Like, and it take a lot, because, like I said, like, I heal myself from a lot of bullshit. I'm content with my life. Like, I'm overly excited with my soul and my existence. Like, I know myself. But yeah, so I made these braids in my hair, right? And I can already tell just by this one in the front, like, it's not even gonna stay crinkled. But I took the braids down just in case I go to work, because I ain't got no schedule. But I bet you when it come time for when I usually would come to work, he gonna be like, "You coming to work? Motherfucker, where the schedule at?" But hold on, let me back it up, because like I said, I ain't checked today, and he technically was supposed to do it yesterday. But it's just that kind of shit just be pissing me off. And it's like, my first job, which is the one I go out to eat, actually, like, oh, I'm gonna go get some of that chicken again. If y'all watch my YouTube channel, on my TikTok, y'all saw that chicken I had. That shit was bomb as fuck. I'm gonna go get some more of that. It's the day after Christmas. They better be back. Let me stop, because if they want to be on vacation, I support that. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, but at my first job, I was getting paid good money. I was getting good ass tips. And I was getting paid less than minimum wage because I was making tips. And I still was making more money than what I'm making at my job right now, where I actually do fucking more. And gotta be more, like, in people's face and, like, contribute and shit, which I'm naturally like that, so it's, like, easy for me to do. It's not, like, no strain for me to do, but at the same time, like, motherfuckers not understanding, like, people, we charge our worth. And I know my worth. I'm a billionaire. In my heart, I'm a billionaire. I charge these motherfuckers. Give me fucking $20 an hour, or I'm not staying. Y'all could be under fucking staffed, miserable. But, you know, I don't actually like being that type of, but at the same time, like, I'm charging my worth. Like, I know what the fuck I got going on. Everybody that come in there, they know me. And if actual corporate look at the fucking things from my store, where I'm at, who end of the day balance of what money they put in the bank and what money they got, whose is the highest? Like, who y'all see just be at that fucking cash register interacting with y'all fucking rude ass customers? Who banked the highest at the end of the day? When I'm working, mine, because I be the one up there. They be putting all the stuff away, which that's an important part. And I actually like putting stuff away, to be honest. But they be having me on the fucking register. They haven't taught me shit about nothing else. Like, so I didn't move up as fast as I would have liked. And to be honest, the demand of the job right now ain't even worth any type of money that they would give me reasonably, which is like a $1 or $2 raise. Like, no, motherfucker, give me $17 an hour. Stop playing with me. Follow y'all ass and go work at Hobby Lobby. And I'm gonna leave all of their asses and I'm gonna make my own motherfucking job. I mean, own motherfucking business, cause that's where the money really at. And plus, the weird ass man always coming in there trying to fucking flirt with me. And I work back and forth from work to work to home and shit. Like, and this stupid bitch, like I said in my other video, like, that stupid bitch keep on telling people where I live. Because she want to get a fucking ride because she live over here too. Bitch, don't tell nobody that I live there too. Bitch, ask for a ride and leave it at that. What the fuck did you put me in it for? I ain't got shit to do with what you want to do with your fucking hooker ass. Like, what the fuck? No offense. Because, you know, it's not your fault. Somebody taught you just to be a hooker. But still. That irked my nerves. She's going to tell the man fucking, I live up the street. And with her, she lived there too. What was the fucking point of you saying that shit? And we don't even fuck with each other. So what the fuck is you talking about? Like I said, my customer service is natural and it's good. I know y'all hear my motherfucking voice like it's naturally good. The way I talk, like, it's naturally like that. I can't fucking change it unless I'm mad and like some shit. But yeah, I just don't feel like I'm getting paid my worth, and I don't like that. I don't think I'm getting cherished enough for the shit that I bring to the table, or I could bring to the table, because actually I could bring more to the table if motherfuckers would have been nurturing me, right? Like a fucking plant that was going to grow in the fucking company. And I was trying to move somewhere warm and transfer within the same fucking company. Since I'm already at Dollar fucking General, I was going to transfer wherever I moved at, which was going to be a warm place, and work at Dollar General still. But I didn't want to move and be a sales associate still, and they think that they have some superiority over me, and that I'm like somebody and I'm like nothing, and I ain't got no like real like experience in how to do the shit. So I was trying to become a key holder. And then at first they told me no, whatever, because I double scan stuff too much still and all this kind of stuff. But if I had a key, you wouldn't even know. I take that shit off real quick. Same way y'all do it if y'all do it. Like, what the fuck? But then, since we was understaffed, she was like, we gonna train you for key holder. And they didn't want to work as much as they did, too. Because everybody had to keep working. Because every time I worked, somebody had to be there that was a key holder. Because I wasn't a key holder. So then they was like, they go train me. Then the manager came back. And it was like, I decreased still. I'm fucking quitting. I'm fucking quitting that job. That just put every fucking thing that I even need to know. Just saying that shit to myself, like, right now. But as soon as the manager came back, right before he came back, they had gave me keys and everything. I had them every day. I just had to leave them at the store. I wasn't opening or closing the store. I was just learning everything. And when he came back, I don't have the keys no more. Like, I'm fucking quitting. They got me fucked up. I'm just gonna say that. That just really put shit in perspective. I'm finna quit. I'm probably right now. Fuck they talking about. I'm tired of fucking America. They want motherfuckers to be slaves and shit. Fuck them. Like, for real. Alright, so that's why I said I'm going to decrease. So don't put 2 caps in there, because that's too much vinegar still. But I got another cucumber, so, and it's the last one of the mini ones anyway. But I didn't want to cut up 3 in the beginning and be like kind of fat with it. But I'm going to cut up that 3rd one. And then I'm going to just have the salad cucumbers left. Yeah, they got me fucked up. But to Dollar General, the corporation, like the actual store, I feel like if y'all would have had more, I feel like if y'all was more like family like instead of corporate, like, it felt like slavery. Like, if y'all had personal connections, because I don't know none of the people, they don't acknowledge people, like, and I mean, I guess you think like they are not probably acknowledge people who stay there for a long time, but people will probably stay there for a long time if they feel reined in, like, no. But now I'm finna quit, because they got me fucked up. And I'm not a key holder while I'm trying to move before the fucking 1st of the month before I gotta pay rent again. Nah, they got me fucked up. And they got me fucked up. He got me, like, nah, they got me fucked up. And I've been feeling that this whole time. But I like getting some money because it's convenient as fuck for me right now because it's literally down the street where I can walk. So if it was to snow or some shit happen like that, I ain't got to be that far. I can still go and walk. And I already know I need a bigger apartment because this apartment was perfect size for me at first before I accumulated all these clothes, all of these paperworks, all of this shit. Like, I need a bigger apartment. I need a higher paying job. I need a car. Like, I outgrew. Like, I did good with what I had and I leveled up, but now it's time for me to do it again. And it's like, it's kind of like scary. Leveling up is scary because like you gotta have a lot of, like, it's like you gotta put that faith into everything because like you don't, like, you feel it's gonna happen in your favor, but at the same time, like, you gotta have that faith to take the leap for it to go in your favor. And that's the point I'm at right now. So I've been teeter-tottering, like moving and quitting this job and going somewhere warm and all this kind of shit when I know that's what my heart want before it get cold. That's why I'm so thankful it didn't snow yet and I ain't have no white Christmas. I would have been mad. I don't like snow like that. I don't like being cold. And I know, like, I want to be somewhere warm. My heart and my mind steady telling me, like, I want to be somewhere warm. But wherever I move, I don't want to be jobless when I first get there. That's why I'm like, I'm already working at Dollar General. They got stores all over the fucking country. I could transfer. They already told me that I can transfer if I line a job up or whatever. But I didn't want to transfer and still be a fucking sales associate. I wanted to be transferring and be a key holder already so that I'm still up there. Because if I move somewhere where they paying lower minimum wage in that state, like, I'm not finna be happy with getting paid lower. What the fuck I look like going from getting paid $11 an hour to getting paid $7 an hour? And then when the new year comes, minimum wage in Illinois changed to $12. So then I'm going to move somewhere different where they ain't even got no law where that minimum wage stay up. And I'm going to go from $12 to $7. What the fuck? Who finna be? No. I want to go somewhere that's going to go up. And I think Cali got like the highest like minimum wage. Cali, Oregon, and I think Washington. And that is around the place where I've been looking. I have been looking at Oregon a lot. I have been looking at Oregon. I've been looking at Cali, but at the same time, not really. Only because that conspiracy of the Golden Gate Bridge falling and making a tsunami in LA and all that kind of stuff, they gonna float off and shit like that. Like, these prophecies it be real. Motherfuckers just don't be listening because it's like it haven't happened yet, but the energy of everything that happens be out there, and that's how we get it. That's like science. But yeah, Oregon. But then people been telling me like, oh, it rained a lot in Oregon, and that's why I wouldn't go to Florida because it's hot in Florida, but it's humid and it be raining. And you see my hair? It ain't got me messed up. No. And I couldn't eat something with salt in it for the longest time after I got from Florida that 1 week with Upper Bound. Because the water got in my mouth and it was so salty. It was disgusting. But it did peel my dead skin off my feet and stuff. My feet and my legs and my skin was so soft. Afterwards, like a week after I got home, it was done shedding and everything. It was good. I was soft and I was like, somebody come touch on my body. Adi adi. But not for real. Anyway. But yeah, I ain't never been to Cali. The only place on the West Coast that I've been is Arizona. And it was nice and warm. Like, I like it. But I think I want to, as much as it would scare me to be by the ocean, I think I want to be by the ocean because I want a beach. I want to be able to go to the beach. Yeah. So like I said, so in my heart and in my mind, I know what I want at the same time. And I know for me to get what I want, I got to do it. I just got to do it. And I got to have faith that the universe going to line everything up. Which I do have faith that when I do it, and if I, like, not even if, it's going to be when I do it. Because either I'm going to start doing it on my own or something go push me to where I'm got to do it anyway. But I know it's going to work out because that's the only reason why I'm even thinking about it. That's the only reason why my heart telling me this, because it's my direction. But at the same time, somebody smoking weed, I'm telling on them. No, I'm just playing. But at the same time, like, it's hard. I I like having I like having the physical stability of the plans that I know that I'm supposed to be going into. I like, so like, if I get like $20,000, first off, I'm gonna go get me a car. Even though I want a Maserati for real, so I'm gonna just get a Maserati for free or some shit like that. I don't even know how that's gonna work out, but it's gonna work out. I'm gonna have a Maserati watch. But first off, it would be me getting a car. But if I'm moving all the way across the country, I probably shouldn't have the car unless I'm road tripping it, which I wouldn't even, at the time that stuff is right now, I wouldn't even road trip it. Or I might if I had the car, but I probably will road trip it. But I probably would, especially because I got a whole bunch of stuff. 7 hours for a U-Haul is like $1,000, which that would have been down south. Me going from where I'm at right now, going down south to where I could have got a job quick at Dollar General. But it was $1,000 for a U-Haul. Like I said, I accumulated a lot of stuff in the last 6 months. Like, I'm a girl. I got hella clothes, hella pennies, hella makeup, hella lotions, hella body washes, hella tissue, hella pads, hella what's it called? Cleaning supplies, laundry detergent, dishwashing liquid, dishes. Yeah, dishes. Even though I cut back with the dishes because I just bought paper stuff. Like, I got paper plates and I got real plates and real cups and all that kind of stuff too. Enough for like me, and if somebody come over, some people come over, like at least 8 people come over or whatever. 9 people, because with me that make 10. Yeah. But I use paper plates and napkins because I don't even like washing dishes like that. But yeah, like I accumulate. I got hella fucking cereal. I got hella food. I got hella cereal, hella soups and vegetable cans, hella macaroni and cheese microwavable things, hella seasonings now. You know, I'm like, the seasoning gotta go in everything. Like, I just got a whole bunch of stuff. I got hella books. I done bought so many books. I might as well give me a bookshelf because I got hella books. That's also, I know, in my path. Like, that's why I just want to be like stable. Like, if I just had the money just to sit and do what I really know I can do, I would buy myself a house, be comfortable in my house. I'd be writing books. I'd be making YouTube videos that's actually high quality. Like, this not bad or whatever. Of course, like, this is what I got right now and I'm rocking with it and it's been good so far. But I'd be making quality ass YouTube videos and fun ones too. Like, I'd just be doing a whole bunch of like miscellaneous type shit that I like, because I'm like a jack of all trades. Like, I know how to do a lot of stuff, and that's why another reason why I haven't committed to putting myself down one lane. And once I become rich, because I'm not going to school first and then trying to make it in the world where the world ain't gonna respect me and I gotta keep coming up. No, I'm trying to come up right now. The world gonna fucking respect me. Then I'm gonna go to school and become a lawyer, and then I'm gonna be a respectable ass lawyer, highest paid lawyer. Like, period. Like, I know how this gonna go. I know how it's supposed to go. I know how I want it to go, like, in my soul, which is the right way. But when you follow your soul and you follow what you know in your heart and all that kind of stuff in your direct path, it's always going to be something that ain't been done in the world for real yet, because you the one that's supposed to do it. So the world going to be against you, and you just got to be strong as fuck to get through that. Like, the world being against you. And that shit hard. But I had to get through my family being against me. That shit was hard. Which makes it easier for me to get through the world being against me, because it's like, fuck y'all. But not for real. Not for real. Power to humanity. But no. Y'all people be having me messed up. And I don't like that. And that's why I'm building it right now. Because that's what I feel. Like, I need to build myself, like, who I am. Like, y'all gotta know. You know? I don't know if people understand what I'm saying, but I understand what I'm saying. That's why I say what I say, because I understand what I be saying. But yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. I've been on here for an hour. Red was the color. Y'all wear red on New Year's for good luck and fortune. Goodbye.